I've been keeping your seat warm while you've been away. The buy-in, please.
I'll raise that.
I'm out.
I call. I'll call. Check.
Have some cheese, Rat.
Duh.
I'll raise.
Fold.
Sam takes the pot.
It's a good thing you all dropped out. I had a royal butterfly.
That's not a real hand.
Not yet.
Call!
Call. I call.
I must not fear. Fear is the mind killer. Fear is the little death that brings total obliteration.
Why do we have dreams about flying?
Sybil says that flying dreams are all about feelings of freedom, or something like that.
I'm not talking about that head shrinker stuff. Why is flying something we even think we can do in our dreams? It's not like we can do it in real life.
Big deal. In some of my dreams, I'm kicking the sun in the crotch. Dreams are weird like that, you know.
Sure. But you've had experience with kicking things in the crotch. Your body knows what that feels like. But none of us has ever flown. We don't know what that feels like because it's impossible. But we all have flying dreams, right?
I'm all in.
Whoa.
Interesting fold. Rock steals the pot.
I could do this all night. So anyway, what are you getting at?
What if, millions of years ago, humans used to fly?
You're dangerously close to blowing my mind, Ash.
Think about it. Flying dreams, Superman, Peter Pan. What if it's all an attempt by our brains to remind us how to fly?
That's, crazy talk, Williams.
Is it? Or is it the sanest thing you've ever heard?
Ooh, impressive.
I scrape bigger bets than that out of my tire treads.
Carry the 3. I raise.
Fold.
Who the what now?
Damn.
Oh, fuzz
Impressive.
nuggets.
Nah.
Let me show you how we go all in, Pandora style. Unts, 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 unts.
Ah, hell.
Ah, skag flap.
Claptrap has 2 pair, and you have 3 of a kind. The player wins.
Laugh it up while you can, fuzzball.
I call.
I'm in.
I call.
Check.
I'm gonna check.
Well... Bet.
I fold.
Big move, man.
Not this time.
Damn, G. Look at all that cheddar. I'll fold.
Nope.
Hey, GLaDOS. Something I've always wondered about Aperture. Whatever happened to Cave Johnson?
The player takes the pot.
So, like I was saying. Hey, GLaDOS. Something I've always wondered about Aperture. Whatever happened to Cave Johnson?
Cave Johnson. That name doesn't appear in my databanks.
Oh, come on, Cave Johnson, the founder of Aperture Science. Rusty tells me he used to hang out with the original Team Venture all the time before he disappeared in the 80s.
There appears to be a Cave Johnson-sized hole in my archives. Give me a few seconds to check the physical files back at the lab.
You just do that.
All in.
Whoa.
Well, that was a clever move that won't come back to bite you in your ample posterior.
Ooh, I think I just got kicked in the statisticals. Oh, no.
The player has a pair of kings. Sam has a pair of kings. The player wins with a 9 kicker. Sam has failed to meet the fiscal requirements for this experiment.
Wait!
You appear to be nodding off. Let's see if moving the blinds up to 600 and 1200 gets your attention. Anyhow, I'm sorry, but it would seem someone or something has redacted all traces of Cave Johnson from Aperture Science. Why does this make me sad?
Check. Welcome to the party, kid. Right.
I think you should know that the Claptrap General Purpose Robot is designed to be completely immune to outrageous bluffing. That's a little too much crossfire for this robot. I'm out.
Okay, then.
All in.
Nice.
Booyah! Ha!
The player has 2 pair. Mr. Sampson has 3 of a kind. Brock wins.
Cool.
Call.
I call.
That's right. Claptrap's all up in this pot now, suckers.
That's all in, jackass.
Why would I want to be all in a jackass?
Ah, hell. Wendy and I could repair the Oldsmobile with that money. I call. Okay, then.
He's gotta be bluffing, right? Call. Check.
Check.
The judicious poker player knows the importance of a well-timed fold. And then there's you.
Check.
I'll check.
I'll check.
All in.
Big mistake, Junior. Call.
Mr. Trap has a straight. Brock has a pair of tens. And Ash has 2 pair. On the side pot, Mr. Williams wins the pot. And on the main pot, Claptrap wins.
It was secretly a ruse all along! I do know what I'm doing! I had the weirdest dream last night.
Did it involve Charles Manson, Rita Moreno, and a duck?
No, but
And it wasn't the weirdest dream.
do. I bet.
I don't know. What the hell? Guess I'll call. Really?
Booyah!
Cool. Who's your daddy?
The little robot has a pair of jacks. And Mr. Williams has 2 pair. Ash wins.
Come to daddy.
Echo.
Oh, hell no!
Call. Check.
Check, check, check. Such a boring word.
I'll bet.
I'm gonna fold before this thing tries to eat my face.
Well, that was a clever move that won't come back to bite you in your ample posterior.
Ooh, a fold. Sneaky.
Brock steals the pot.
For the record, that was a bluff.
Call.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Seriously, that's the way you're gonna play?
Hey, Brock, what's it like raising kids?
Why are you asking me?
I've heard the stories. You're practically a co-dad for those venture boys.
I prefer to think of it as being a live-in uncle that gets paid to kill people. You thinking of raising a family?
Assuming my swimmers haven't been cursed by demons, yeah. You think it's a good idea?
I don't know. On the one hand, Hank and Dean are two of the biggest pains in the asses I've ever had to put up with in my entire ass-pained life.
Really?
Impressive.
Call. Oh, come on. You freaking kidding me?
The player has a pair of jacks. Brock Samson has a pair of fives. The player wins the hand. I enjoy these little games. I enjoy them even more when they're bigger. The blinds are now 800 and 1600.
Well, anyhow. Yeah, but every now and then they do something spectacularly not lame that surprises the hell out of me. It's the damnedest thing.
Groovy.
Of course, then they're right back to babbling about Batman and screeching like schoolgirls, so I guess it's one of those take the good with the bad things.
Jack?
If you're folding because you're too embarrassed to admit that you've forgotten the rules, just nod your head. I promise not to tell anyone.
Check.
I'll bet.
I think you forgot a few chips there, Sparky. Call. Check.
I'll check that.
Mr. Trap has ace high. Brock has ace high. Claptrap wins with a king kicker.
Ooh, that's gonna hurt.
I call.
Carry the 3. Raise.
Wendy and I could repair the Oldsmobile with that money. I hope all this trash is recyclable.
I'd buy a lot of Bowie knives. Sure, why not?
Bet.
Bold.
Claptrap steals the pot.
Wow! Looks like I'm stuck in a loop! A sexy winning loop!
So, what are you? Some sort of helper robot?
Oh, the CL4PTP is so much more than a mere helper. We're companions, guides, teachers, comrades in arms.
Forget I asked.
I can do that too, see? Whoa! Accidentally erased my bar mitzvah there. Benzina!
Claptrap steals the pot.
Am I really that scary? Calling.
I'll fold.
Check.
Really?
I call.
Call.
Not exactly projecting a lot of strength there, kid. Check.
check.
A pussy says what? Check.
I bet.
I'm in.
Claptrap has king high. Mr. Sampson has ace high. Brock wins with an ace kicker.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll call.
You can't win if you don't play. And
That's a check.
So, Samson, you work for that Doc Venture egghead, right?
oh, it's a little more complicated than that, but I'm his bodyguard. Yeah.
So why isn't he at the table tonight? You know, with his massive brain and all. Ah, hell.
Woo! Nice. Fold.
I hate it when things end prematurely.
The little robot has a pair of queens, and our silent friend has two pair. The player wins. The blinds are now set at 1,000 and 2,000. Nice round numbers.
Anyhow, like I was saying, well, a big part of my job is screening Doc Venture's mail for dangerous items. Anthrax, bombs, financial scams, that sort of thing.
You thought this was a scam?
Well, not really. I just know better than to let Rusty anywhere near a poker table.
What, he can't bluff?
Are you kidding? Doc lies like a rug, but he's just not so good with numbers and probability, stuff like that.
We have a tie, and the pot is split.
Anyway, just like Einstein.
Sure. Let's go with that.
I call.
Time to separate the men from the boys, ladies.
Mr. Williams has placed the remainder of his chips in the pot, and apparently part of his brain.
Hey!
Damn.
Who the what now?
Ah, hell.
He's gotta be bluffing, right? I'm out.
Nope.
Put your seat backs in their upright positions, kids. Ah, jeez. Yeah.
The player has two pair, and Ash has two pair. We have a tie, and the pot is split.
Carry the 3. I raise.
All in.
Haven't seen a run this ugly since Dean tried out for the track team.
Let's go all in.
Woo! Nice.
Read 'em and weep. Seriously, your tears nourish me.
Son of a...
Hey! A good thing!
Mr. Funny Chips has a pair of kings, and Mr. Williams has a pair of threes. Claptrap wins the hand.
That's what you get when you screw with the clap!
There was probably a better way to phrase that.
Mr. Williams has been eliminated.
Damn. If you need me, I'll be over at the bar hoping for a demon apocalypse.
The hell is that crap?
I believe it is what the kids are calling dubstep.
Oh, Jesus, can't you play some Zeppelin or something?
You better get used to this sound, Grandpa, because the dub is the only music that survives the great digital event horizon of 2033. Boom!
Great, another reason to die young. Not this time.
Claptrap steals the blinds.
There must be a glitch in the Matrix, because I got deja vu.
Call.
Call. Check. Oh!
I don't know. Hold.
Nah.
The player takes the pot. I've increased the blinds to 1,200 and 2,400.
I'll call that.
Oh, jeez. Owen.
Really? Damn, G! Look at all that cheddar! I am so into these cards! Sweet!
Mr. Trap has a pair of fours. Rock Samson has a pair of fours. Claptrap wins with the jack kicker.
That was like taking candy from a baby! Which on Pandora is really hard, because they're all armed to the teeth, that they don't have yet.
Brock Samson has been eliminated. Brock, do you require assistance?
I'm fine.
Two men enter, one robot leaves!
I project a 0.05% chance that this tournament will end in bloodshed. Luckily, I don't have any blood. Claptrap steals the blinds.
Again? You shouldn't have. Call! Really? Calling? Do you know who I think I am? You can't do that to me. Fold.
The player takes the pot. Claptrap steals the blinds.
You thought I was bluffing? Sucks to be you! Call. Ooh, impressive. Raise. Who the what now? Hey! A good thing! In your face, Math!
Claptrap has a pair of twos. The player has ace high. Claptrap wins the pot.
If this keeps up, I may have to upgrade my chassis to store all my money!
In an upset of historic proportions, the winner is Claptrap!
And that is how we do it! Skaggy style!
As a consolation prize for not completely humiliating yourself in tonight's tournament, the owner has asked me to give you these complimentary inventory tokens.